Yo, um, what to do, everyone? I didn't ban anyone. Sorry about that. I don't know how I just fucked up the fucking ban counter. It's whatever though. Adam, welcome. Welcome. How you doing? I really should have made a freaking, what's it called? Just chatting slide while I had the chance, but of course of course dumbasses like me have to get distracted with everything else. It's cool though. I'll make it after stream. Okay, it seems to be working. This is my first chill stream in a while, so I don't really have any other idea what to do. Ooh, what's this here? Rushing BX, normal 1cc. Oh, it's 2 hours long?
Rushing beat X.
I'm not gonna watch the entire thing, but just like
select the character you wish to use.
Starting to get some Tatsunoko versus Capcom vibes already. Combined with Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3.
Stage 1, RN Gym, Bad Brawl Brothers.
I will keep fighting until.
Okay, so this is supposed to be a beat 'em up game.
We'll keep fighting.
Wait, hold on. What did he just do?
Stage 1,
Let me watch that again.
Bad Brawl Brothers.
I will keep fighting until.
God damn, an air combo.
Fighting to restore. Until freed from.
Oh, he could have air comboed off of that. What? Nope, no. The combos continue? Dude. So like it could be a few seconds after your last hit and the combo will still continue. I've never seen that in a beat 'em up game, like ever. Like that game just never existed until now. Who's this guy supposed to be? A zombie?
We'll keep fighting to restore.
Dude, you're fighting nothing.
Select the character you wish to use.
Rick Norton.
Okay, so this is supposed to be like story mode, but how the fuck is it 2 hours
Ocean
long?
Market. Lord Judgment.
My fight isn't over yet. Seeking peace.
When was this game made? Damn, 50 hit combo. It's still going? There's no way it's still going. Yeah, it's a 60 hit freaking combo on separate enemies. He dropped it. This game is really okay, I guess it's damn, this game's combo system's really friendly. Dude, this game looks so cool already. Let me put this in full screen, actually. Hopefully it'll display properly.
Energy spark. Rising upper. We'll keep fighting to restore. Prepare to face the consequences of energy spark. Until freed.
I normally do not play beat 'em up games, and I already want to try this one. It looks so interesting. Kind of reminds me of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, visual-wise. Damn, he's just juggling that dude. And it's still going? Oh, what'd I just do? And it's still going. What the? Hold on. It is still going even after he blocked it? Nah, let's replay that. Let's replay that. Crap, I can't even remember where I was off.
Until
Dude, I like it. Oh, that's gonna make for a long combo right there. That's probably gonna be a 45-second combo. Ah, dude, you could have continued the combo, man.
fighting to restore peace.
He's just whooping them. He's making this shit look easy. Up. And it's still going. That's just gonna go up to fucking. Oh, well, it stopped. This game already looks pretty satisfying. This game already looks fun. Rushing beat X. Let me do some research on that actually. Rushing beat X. Oh, it's a new beat 'em up? Oh, I never knew it was a I never knew it was a beat 'em up. It kind of looked like a Wii game to me. I don't know, but let me look at more at the game. Russian BX is a Return of Brawl Brothers is a modern revival of a classic beat 'em up game featuring easy to use auto combos and a co-op campaign. It was released on March 19th, 2026, and is available on Switch 2, PS5, and Series X. Wait, what about Switch 1? What about PC 2? Bye. Oh, good, it's on PC, but damn, it's not on Switch 1. Not on X. All my consoles are fucking last gen. It's cool. I'll just wait till my PC is built. I'm not that far away from getting it built anyway. I could just start on it now, but I want to wait until I have all the parts I need, so nothing starts collecting dust in case I put my build on hiatus again.
Welcome. Kick back and relax. We've got a masterpiece on our hands, folks. Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Select the character you wish to use.
Rick Norton.
Justice will not be until freed.
And it's still going.
Victory for
That reminds me, I should start learning some beat 'em ups. Like, I want to do Streets and Rage and like, what else? Just like other beat 'em ups. I'd also like to do Metal Slug.
until freed.
Okay, that's really cool.
Energy spark. Crushing knuckle.
Ooh, what's this? So the second boss is a maid. Oh, she doesn't even talk? Oh, dude, it's 3 against 1. Good luck. Oh shit, dude. He's juggling her. 19 hit combo, 20, and still going. Up dropped.
Injustice will not be tolerated. Power punch.
Ah, dude, you missed that shit. It would have been more satisfying if she actually fell into the super. Dark Lord J. Just bonk that dude with the hammer. Bonk! Dead. Bonk! Dead. That hammer is overpowered.
Until freed from...
Ooh! Just juggling that dude. And it's still going.
No more games.
There's no way. It's still going.
We'll keep...
God damn. I thought that... Well, that combo
for
ended.
justice.
Dude, that must feel so satisfying to pull off. Blue Chips, welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Kick back and relax.
Dude, all that food looks really tasty.
Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Select the character you wish to use.
Rick Norton.
What are you playing? I'm not playing anything. I'm watching this footage. I'm watching this game called Rushing BX. It just came out like a few days ago, and it already looks fun.
Lake Street.
It's hot
Experiment
as fuck in the
Station.
room though.
I will keep fighting until people... Until freed from strife, we'll keep fighting.
Looks like a modernized arcade game. Yeah, kind of does actually. Now that you think about it. Sorry, y'all. I had to turn this on. It was really like this fucking game right now.
Prepare to face the consequences. We'll keep fighting to restore peace.
Lower the volume of the video. Was it too loud? No way. There's no way it was too loud on stream. Alright. Is this any better? Oh, that was good. Okay, cool.
Until freed from strife. Victory for justice.
Alright, sorry y'all, I was checking the stream.
We'll keep fighting. Injustice will not be tolerated.
Injustice will not be tolerated.
Victory for justice.
Dude, this character already sounds so freaking corny.
Freed from strife. We'll keep fighting.
You sound corny, dude.
We'll keep fighting.
Damn.
No more games.
Just juggle two birds with one hand.
Until freed from strife.
Stop! He's already dead. And it's still going.
Victory.
Still going. 100, 100, 100. God damn. It's still going. Damn it. Dude, that was so freaking dope. Yeah, this game dope.
Justice will not.
Combo break. They can remove a bit of the visual clutter, but I guess modern games love that. Yeah, they do. They really, really do. They just can't help it. There's that same mate that the dude beat up earlier. Just dancing in the background. Let me guess, he's gonna fight her again? Yep, he's fighting her again.
Until. Vic, no more games. Until freed from strife, we'll keep fighting. We'll keep fighting to restore peace.
That air combo looked legit like Street Fighter. It kinda did, yeah. Looked more like a X-Men versus Street Fighter combo.
Kick back and relax. Going with that said, huh? We've got a masterpiece on our hands, folks. Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Select the character you wish to use.
Rick Norton.
Victory!
Imagine a 3D Streets of Rage. I bet it would probably play like this. A 3D Streets of Rage game. Dude, that would probably be dope, actually. I wonder if it's ever been done.
Until
Could have juggled him. Oh! He just got hit by the cars.
we'll keep victory for justice.
Alright, so who's the next boss? Oh, it's different this time. It's not the maid. What the hell is that? It's like a freaking mantis without its antlers. Or its antennas.
I'll bring justice.
Could have juggled. Oh, the boss doesn't even have a name. Ooh. There we go. Wait, what the heck? Oh, juggle.
We'll keep injustice will not be tolerated. Until
You could have juggled him. Ooh, juggle? No juggle. Those juggle combos are pretty satisfying to see. Oh! Yeah, you will get juggled in this game. You will get juggled.
we'll keep fighting to restore.
Ooh. $25. Ah, you could have continued it. Up.
Victory for justice!
Alright, so he's getting all the food. Alright, so who's this boss supposed to be? Some freaking Street Fighter wannabe, that's who. Why would you think that was a good idea, dude?
Energy spark!
And we got the big guy. Aw, you couldn't juggle him anymore. It's okay, you still kept the combo going. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Injustice will not be tolerated.
Just straight whooping ass. Bringing him a can of whoop ass in this bitch. Juggle this dude. What are you doing? Oop. Damn, dude. The gift, Storm, take it. Welcome to the stream. Nice juggle. Boom. Damn, that was pretty fucking long. Okay. I'll fucking watch more of this video later. So how's everyone tonight? Tekken 8 is done. What's with the fucking wind sound here? Okay, so balance direction. Oh, I see. I uninstalled before season 3 even came out, but honestly, I'm gonna take everyone's word for it because 8 is the literal definition of cancer.
Right here on my screen, I have an AI summary of the average fighting game developer salaries. An entry-level game developer would be able to live relatively comfortably in basically any first world country on the planet. Street Fighter 6 developers are doing exactly this. Living comfortably knowing that their game is
Oh yeah.
This is a Tekken dev. They are being injected with methamphetamines to keep them in a constant drug state with horse urine to keep them hydrated.
Horse urine?
They are being fed bugs by BlackRock because they are a fantastic source of
Ew.
protein. Yummy.
Welcome,
a
Lev.
hentai generator with a built-in auto-fap machine. But most importantly, Tekken 8 devs have no limbs, so they are not able to actually adjust their game in any meaningful way to make.
Wait, hold up. See, horse urine, meth, meta, hentai generator, BlackRock, bugs to food, mind alter machine, funded by sweet. Subject of 3, fentanyl, mescaline, heroin, datura extract. Dude, oh yeah, that dude is way beyond dead.
Not able and buffs. These do game in any meaningful way. To make nerfs and buffs, these dudes just go, "Hey Grok," and just moan into the mic. Which is why we are playing the exact same game as we were in Season 2, in Season 3. The Tekken devs,
I'll take your word for it.
simply writing things down like, "Anna is a fucking terrorist. Let's stop Anna from raping our pro players." These devs decide to ejaculate their good ideas away to a 24-hour live stream of Maki Zenin feet pics with the aid of their hentai generator and auto-fap machine.
Yep.
They did this every day.
Yeah, I like the hut this dude's got.
Which is why in 2026 I am still playing Tekken 8.
Dude's got the what's it called? The T5DR HUD mod.
Season 2 in Season 3. At what point does Tekken 8's marketing start to become false advertising? Because you as a team know exactly what you're doing when you make statements like, "We're going back to basics." No matter how much horse urine you have consumed since 2024, you know what back to basics insinuates, yet you proceed to give King a 50-50 within a 50-50. Power creep has become so strong in Tekken 8 that a regular 50-50 that just kills you instantly is not enough. No. We need 50-50 inception, bro. You really think that I am going to use my broken Jaguar Sprint mix-up that I can already cancel, when I can make you think I'm going for my broken Jaguar Sprint mix-up that I can still cancel, but instead evade and high crush into a completely different 50-50 that can start a chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna light my black and mild real quick.
Which will potentially end your round because a full king.
And as far as Tekken goes, I won't be retiring that series anytime soon. I'm just done with Tekken 8. Yeah, same here. Like, I am playing better Tekken games right now than Tekken 8. Like, I would rather play Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for 24 hours than to play Tekken 8 for 10 seconds. Like, it's that bad, dude. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, 8 is literally like booty crust. Like, I'm just done with 8, dude. I'll just.
In World War II. Or
Even Tekken 1 is more enjoyable.
For some godforsaken reason, I can cancel a high crushing evasive step into fucking full crouch. Do you guys understand just how retarded the statement I just made is? You know, I think that completely homing strings are oppressive. I think we need to nerf Jin 214 so that if the 4 counter hits they go flying and neutral is reset. I think this would be good for overall game health. But make it wall splat. And Grok, activate my auto fat machine. I think that Jin 214 wall splatting, that would be dope. I think that would be very
The auto fat machine.
Grok, please call my wife. Tyrone has arrived, and I need to take breaks from my hentai generator so that I don't have an epileptic attack and I can keep making shitty balancing decisions so I can pay for my Violet Myers OnlyFans subscription. Nakatsu, how much did your father beat you as a child? How indented must your square skull be?
I find it funny how he's just roasting this dude.
Violet Myers OnlyFans.
Like, watch this.
Breaks from my hentai generator so that I don't have an epileptic attack and I can keep making shitty balancing decisions so I can pay for my Violet Myers OnlyFans subscription. Nakatsu, how much did your father beat you as a child? How indented must your square skull be to first nuke Soul Calibur and make that game irrelevant, but also come on to Tekken and give King a launching throw? How much meth and fucking horse urine do you need to consume before you realize it's better to eat a fucking apple and delete Jaguar Sprint from existence? You are really trying to tell me that Nakatsu has the ability to ruin an entire game franchise, yet when he's given free reign in Tekken 8, now all of a sudden he wants to try? My guy, you are useless. Your only purpose on this planet.
He's just roasting this dude.
Please destroy King. Please destroy Anna. And if you can't do that, take yourself to the White House and please blow yourself up, bro. Nakatsu.
Damn. I knew this dude was gonna pull a low tier god.
You do anything useful. Nakatsu, please. I'm telling you, bro. I could give Nakatsu a napkin and this idiot wouldn't be able to wipe the drool from his mouth after he just spent 16 hours trying to figure out how to post a link on X. This dude really hopped onto Twitter talking about, here are season 3 patch notes. Nakatsu, where is your brain? Nakatsu, what is even in that square Lego head of yours, bro? Fucking
square Lego head.
Or is it just a puddle of heroin in there? Don't even get me started on Michael Murray, man. I am tired.
Oh boy, here we go. He's finna riff on Michael Murray, everyone. Y'all prepare your popcorn or shit or whatever, because I have a feeling that I just hope you guys are snacking.
Game being run by monkeys and dodos, bro. And
monkeys
and dodos at least had the decency to recognize that they were useless animals and throw themselves off of cliffs. Michael Murray and Nakatsu are dead ass sitting in their leather chairs at Tekken HQ, sweating like some fucking pigs, genuinely believing they are cooking up some shit when they release Kunamitsu. Bruv, I'm so dead ass. I am about to change my name to Jeffrey XIV and just traffic every fucking Tekken dev onto some island off the coast of Cuba and let them get cracked by luchadors, bro. That's how you can spend the rest of your life, Michael, getting dicked down by some scrub who looks like Rey Mysterio.
He is just ripping apart Michael.
And I'm confiscating that 30k a year paycheck and it's going towards my fucking therapy because you destroyed my mental health by being the single dumbest entity.
He is just destroying this dude.
There are literal plankton in the sea that won't evolve into fish for another billion years and they could dead ass balance Brian better than Nakatsu can. I can't take this, bro. As we all know, guys, a couple of days ago we finally got our Tekken 8 Season 3 patch after waiting an entire year for this garbage. Season 2 completely destroyed this game's balance and the identity of Tekken as a whole, and pretty much a week after it dropped, we were promised by Harada and Michael Murray that they would slowly be working on fixing the game into something that aligned with what the core fanbase had in mind. They lied. I knew they would lie because I have the mental capacity of an adult.
I can't say
got
I'm
the game.
surprised at this
And
point.
Still for a year, this team did absolutely nothing to remedy the countless issues that this game had, even though half of the issues in this game can be fixed in seconds.
Dude, at least Capcom freaking stepped their game up. Namco's just doing the opposite.
The Season 3 update, however, was supposed to be the thing that changed all of this. The thing that brought us forward towards a new age of Tekken. We are going back to basics. Brother, if you believe this, do not reproduce. Do all of us a courtesy and save your offspring from Down syndrome
Here
and
we go.
cerebral palsy, bro.
Here we go.
Is that how you even say that, bro? The worst thing about the Season 3 patch is that as a whole so far, because we haven't really had the chance to see how everything is going to play out, but as of right now, overall, I don't even think that the patch was that bad. If anything,
What?
the patch probably improved the game marginally. Amazing. This is what I would say if I was the main man Swede and was the dumbest Swedish person to have ever graced Scandinavia.
You got me right there, dude. I was just about to say you were riffing these dudes at first, and now you were complimenting season 3 patch. Do you like it or hate it? Make up your mind, dude.
What the f is this backswing blow?
Nothing happened, bro. This patch that was supposed to tone down characters / tone down heat or whatever other retarded mechanic is in this game did nothing. They
Just
barely
give us a
buffed
proper port of
characters, they barely
T5DR.
buffed characters.
This.
Nothing happened.
This is dude telling the
I mean,
truth.
Other than the fact that they buffed King, you know, other than the fact that they buffed Arliser, I'm not bothered to look at this patch again, but they buffed a bunch more characters, and yes, I don't think that most of these buffs are really that big a deal, but when Claudio is literally the only character in this game, and maybe Lydia if I remember correctly, that actually got reasonable nerfs, out of all the characters, when we were saying that we need to nerf every single character in this game, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we even considering buffing characters? Why do these devs not listen? There is not a single
Money.
not a single spirit, entity, or
Dinero.
primordial being that has ever existed or will ever exist in any multiverse ever, anything, that had even one single thought, for even a second, of making Dragonov's 2-1-2 wall splat. None. Now, is this unintended behavior?
Let me watch that again.
Of making Dragonov's 2-1-2 wall splat. None. Now, is this unintended behavior? I don't care. Do your fucking job, Nakatsu. Where do we even go from here, bro? At the very least, we have Season 3, which is going to be a bunch of bum-ass characters, and I think it's safe to assume that the Tekken 8 devs have absolutely zero interest in actually fixing their game, or even moving in a somewhat positive direction. So that's really all we're going to be getting for the next year. Kunamitsu, Bob, Roger, and some other cringe character nobody asked for probably. What is next? Are we even getting another season? Do we even want another season? What is the point if they can't even make a somewhat playable game? From what I have seen online, people are quitting the game. Again. How real this is, only time will tell, but Season 2.5 is not keeping players on your game. It's just not. I said this before, this update needs to at the very least shake something up. Even if it's bad, you can't play a patch like this safe.
But T5DR port isn't happening. There's a higher chance of us getting an ND game in the spirit of T5DR before that. Well, here's the thing, like, the PS2 is getting decompiled right now, and who knows, there might be a PC port of vanilla Tekken 5. And maybe they could like modify it to run Tekken 5 DR natively. I don't know, man. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. But I feel like it's possible. Maybe not by Namco, but maybe by the fans.
Players are not on the game. People aren't
like just really talented programmers.
Going to buy the season pass, which is already bad, and that could potentially affect whether or not we even get another Tekken game, period. Is it really going to take for this game's player count to reach like 100 before these dudes decide to actually do something? I just don't even think these guys are capable of doing anything anymore. This is supposedly the old Tekken team that they hired to replace the new one who fucked up all the shit. But what have these guys done? These brothers are on spectate only, bro. These guys have not made a significant change in 12 months after promising us they would fix the game.
I forgot to say, but there's actually I stumbled upon a video That's supposedly a decompilation project of Tekken 3. I'll get to that after this video though.
Game. This isn't the old dev team, bro. This game's representatives just cannot stop lying. It is so bad. This update is obviously bad for a number of reasons we were all expecting. However, to me, what this patch really exposed is that these devs' creativity, it's done, bro. They used up all of their creativity points. They cashed them in. King is a character where he is Tekken's resident grappler, right? He obviously is more than that, and I don't even think King is really even balanced around the fact that he has great throws because of how throws work in this game being reactable. But he is known as the grappler of this game, and he has a throw for basically every situation. He has side switching throws, wall splatting throws, fat damage throws, throws that give all different types of Oki. This is what makes King a cool and unique character. Something that I am fairly certain that King has never had, at least in the last 20 years, is a launching throw. And I always thought this was a good design decision because it lent into his Oki focused playstyle. The way you want to play King is to poke, mix your throws with chunky mids, and get as much damage from your strong Oki as possible.
This is true.
Launching throw is such a design killer because realistically, if you want to use a 1+2 throw, why would you click anything else? Who the fuck gives about Oki if you're getting bare minimum 60 damage off a throw plus wall carry? Why would you pick out individual throws that create certain situations when you can use this throw that is just superior in every way? It's lazy design. These devs just saw it was season 3 and oh, we have...
I've been looking into the decomp scene, and fighting games are tricky to decompile because instead of compilation, you don't really care that collisions are 0.0001% off the original pixel. In Tekken, it might change hitboxes. Noted.
Have to give King a new move because it's season 3 and gave him the first.
There is also a decompilation going on for Third Strike.
Came to their mind literally. The first thing they could think of before their hentai generator got them some good sauce and they're out of commission for another hour. And it's like, even Steve, this move isn't from this patch obviously, but up back 2, bro. What is Steve actually good at? Creating different timings to make counter hits and playing super safe at the price of being linear and having a tough time opening up an opponent who just blocks. So in season 2, they give him up back 2, which is a homing high that is +5 on block and goes into line art for a 350-50 on block, removing any of the character's initial identity. It's so lazy, and they keep doing this to so many characters. It really makes me think if they really hired the old dev team to work on this game, because they keep doing this stuff. But if I'm really to be asking these devs why they do anything, I might as well just go and talk to a brick wall, because why do they lie about balancing constantly? These dudes literally posted the only 2 system changes that they made in this whole patch as a teaser, like there was actually going to be other stuff. Do you know how unbelievable that is? In the span of 2 years, their dev team have come to the conclusion that nerfing Heat just isn't a priority because Heat got one nerf that barely even matters. Because yes, Heat Smash doesn't wall splat anymore, which is good, but they remedied that by giving 600 characters new wall splats. It's like 2 different dev teams working on the same game, where one side there's actually some Giga Chad 1000 IQ Asian dudes crunching the numbers and analyzing shit and actually making good changes. And then there's 20 chuds on auto fat machines just clicking their no buttons that just do the complete opposite. Tekken 8 Season 3 is literally just Season 2.5.
Yep.
We're still waiting for Tekken 8 Season 3. Is anyone going to let the devs know, bro? We're still waiting. Guys,
they won't
care. This is really just an initial reaction to the patch. This isn't really like analyzing it or anything. That's going to be another video, trust me. I just really wanted to I don't even know what this is, bro. Like, where do we go from here, bro? It is abundantly clear that this game is never going to get fixed. So what the fuck do we do? Do we actually abandon this game?
I'll tell you what you can do. You can play Legacy Tekken. And you should.
Now. Are we starting another boycott? The devs don't listen, bro. Like, do we just buy...
Hashtag play Legacy Tekken.
Ourselves our own auto fat machines, bro. Bro, get me out of this shit, man. Get me out! I've become so numb, I can feel you there.
What the actual fuck, dude? Yo, I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick because my throat is really fucking dry. So I'll be right back. Give me a few seconds. All right, I'm back. Got some water. Before I get to the next video, hey, welcome to the stream. Before I Tekken 3D comp. There's a video of the Tekken 3D comp. Tekken 3. Oh yeah, someone also. Well, it's not really a port, but I think it's like a I think it's like a PS1 emulator for Dreamcast that lets you play Tekken 3, some crap like that. But here it is, a Tekken 3D comp. Obviously, it's a work in progress, but hold on. Where's my black and mild? Oh, I put my black and mild. Oh, it's in the window. Blunt, GIF, transparent. Let me see if I can get a blunt on here. Whatever. Let me have the high right now, PNG. Wait, what? Hold on. Which pic were you talking about? Oh, I'm okay. Where the fuck is my lighter? There it is. fuck? I didn't even inhale anything? Let me try that again. I looked at the third strike decomp. The PS2 version had hints and labels in the code to make it easier. Unfortunately, Namco guard the code and game engine very well. Wait, what did Namco have to do with with that game engine? Because like Namco makes Tekken. Wasn't it Capcom that guards their code? You meant Capcom, right? I should get into Guilty Gear Strive or Marvel. You should. They're really good games. I should. That reminds me, a new season of Guilty Gear came out recently. So I should give that a shot when I get a chance. I mean, Capcom made an oopsie at the PS2 port and added lots of hints in the code. Namco didn't do that in Tekken. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I knew you meant Capcom. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot about the fucking thing. It doesn't have any sound. So far, this is still very much a work in progress, but still pretty neat. Still a neat concept. Hopefully one day we'll get Tekken 3 natively running on PC, but I'll take Blue Chip's word on fighting games being tricky to port. Oh, that's it. Oh, there's even more. Okay, so he's running this on a PS1. So now it's got sound. Oh, well, some of the sounds are off pitch. Wonder if he's going to showcase any fights. Pretty neat so far. We got the third strike decomp. You got this dude got it running on a watch? No way. This dude is running third strike on a watch. We've gotten this far from having third strike in the arcades to many console ports to a freaking watch. How impressive is that shit? Dude, imagine if we had tournaments on third strike on a fucking watch. Wonder how that shit would fucking play. Problem is you'd have to play with one hand because the watch is in the other, and like when you move your hand, your screen's all constantly moving. How you gonna play that? Okay, so he's just showcasing a demo. Sorry, I'm smoking my black and mild right now. Oh, the smoke alarm doesn't go off. Oh my god. Oh, I hope the smoke alarm doesn't fucking go off, dude. It would be really fucking embarrassing. Let me try to guide the smoke out real quick. So first we run Doom on a watch. Now we run Third Strike on a watch. Hey, they even got to run on an iPhone too, like an older iPhone. What model iPhone is that? iPod Touch 7th gen. God damn. Wait, how old is that thing? The 7th generation, it was released on May 28th. Okay, so like not that old, but only like 7 years old. I heard they're not making the I heard they're not making the iPod Touch anymore. It was the final product in Apple's iPod product line. Damn, so they're not making any more iPods. Rest in peace, the iPod. Never forget. I've never had an iPod. I've always had these MP3 players. I wanted an iPod though. I miss the days of like CD players and MP3 players and shit, where we could just like put a bunch of our songs onto a CD and play that shit on the go, and like put a bunch of our songs into a MP3 player. Just listen to them wherever we go. Those were the fucking days. I wonder if we're ever gonna be getting videos on can we run Third Strike on a potato?
What's up everyone, it's Wolf, and today I want to talk about a really cool fan project called FreeSX. FreeSX is, and I quote, a port of the greatest fighting game of all time for modern platforms. This project is based on the PlayStation 2 version of Third Strike, which gives it a really solid foundation to build on. I'll be showing and comparing the bunch of quality of life features that this version brings. Before we dive in though, a quick disclaimer.
They might just rework the moves from the PS2 version to make it play like the arcade version.
It's still a very early project. A lot of
Obviously.
what we're about to see is subject to changes. Things may be updated, adjusted, or completely reworked as the development continues. With that out of the way, on with the video. First up, training mode. Now I know that this is a pretty mediocre training mode, especially in comparison to the many available Fightgate scripts out there, but the fact that it's physically accessible in the menu is already a big plus for me. Next there's versus mode, complete with stage select. That alone is a really nice touch and adds flexibility that isn't very present in Third Strike. Next we've got real setting options, including customizing the parry window and damage output, so you're not stuck with a fully vanilla experience. One visual I really love, the transparent stun bar. It's a small visual tweak, but it makes tracking stun way
Doesn't look
clearer
transparent.
without cluttering the screen. And finally, the arranged OST. Yes, the arranged soundtrack is here, and it's such a great addition. It gives matches a fresh vibe while still staying true to what makes Third Strike special. If this project even slightly interests you, I highly recommend checking out the Discord server where it's being developed. That's where all the updates get posted, feedback gets shared, and where you can actually support the people putting time into this. These are fans doing this out of passion, so showing some love, giving constructive feedback, or just being part of the community genuinely goes a long way.
I
I'll leave
wonder
all the
if
links
it's
down below.
available to
Definitely go
download.
check it out and support them if you can. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know what you think about FreeSX. Is this something you'd play? Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
You have to download the PS2 ISO. You have to download the PS2 ISO and the creator software. Okay, so it is available. So I just gotta take my totally legal copy of Third Strike, put it on my computer, and then download the creator software. Okay. Yeah, Third Strike on PS2. Ooh, what's this? Golden Fire.
Hey everybody,
GoldenEye Netplay.
TH126 here. This will be a quick video guide on how to set up online split-screen GoldenEye in 60 FPS. So the first thing you want to do is go down to the description below and download two things. You want to download the emulator and you want to download the mod. The emulator is Project 64 AQZ and the mod is the latest beta for Rex Tournament Edition. At the time of this recording, it's the December 31st, 2025 edition. It features over 50 maps, an expanded character roster, and a plethora of fun options. So after you have those two things downloaded, you want to head over to Hack64's online patching tool.
So it's a
for
ROM
You
hack.
want to use a GoldenEye 007 NTSC UROM. I cannot legally provide that. Feel
Obviously.
free to search the web and get yourself a GoldenEye 007 NTSC UROM.
Yeah.
And for patch file, you want to use the X Delta provided in the download. You'll see it right here in the patch folder. It's GE Tourney Beta.
I haven't done it for SF specifically, but that's how it works for decom projects, legal reasons. I mean, I already know that.
123125.x delta. You want to just make sure that this has a .z64 extension, and then you want to click patch. Your new patch ROM will appear in your downloads as a .z64. And what you want to do is drag and drop that into a ROM directory. This can be located in any folder on your computer. Alright, now it's time to open up project64.exe. You'll want to set your preferred language, and then you want to set your game directory, and that should just be where you place that new .z64. And then you want to select a video plugin. Glide 64 is preferred. If you have an older computer, then you can use Project 64 Video, aka Jabo's video plugin. I'm going to pick Glide. Alright, now we're in the Project 64 emulator. This ROM directory only has this ROM in it, and it should appear as
Tournament
60
Edition.
Tournament Edition Beta, December 31st, 2025. If you did everything correctly, it should appear green, and status should be compatible.
Dude, I actually want
First
to
thing
get
you wanna
into
do
this.
is right-click on the ROM and go to Edit Game Settings. You want to double-check that memory size is set to 8 megabytes. That way it utilizes the expansion RAM. And all you want to do is change the overclock modifier to 20. This will allow for 60 FPS. Click Apply and then OK. Next thing you want to do is go to Options Graphics Settings. You just want to set your preferred graphic settings here. It is purely your preference. Then click OK. Now it's time to set your input settings. You want to go to Options, Input Settings, and you have two base input plugins here. We have Enrage and we have Jabos. Pick the one that you prefer. Most GoldenEye net players are playing with either an original N64 controller.
Oh, good luck
or
finding
an
that.
Xbox controller. You can use any PC gamepad with this method.
I'd probably use my PS4 controller because that's probably my only controller that'll work on PC besides my GameCube controller. Or well, actually, the only controller I have that'll behave correctly. If I ever get into this game, I might get an N64 pad or a 360 pad. I don't know, or I might just play with my PS4 pad.
You cannot use a mouse and keyboard. So I'm going to select
Obviously.
Enrage and set my N64 controller up. So you click Configure. Now you just set your controls. For the Enrage input plugin, if you go to the Devices tab, you can set your dead zone. And then you just click Save and OK. Alright, now it's time for NetPlay. So one thing that you should know is that everybody needs to have the same exact save in order to prevent desync. So saves are located here in the Project 64 root folder, right here in the save folder. So since we only have one ROM in our directory, only one save folder is here. These saves correspond to the ROMs in your directory. So you just double click on that and you'll see goldeneye.eep in there. If you do not have the community save, all you want to do is just drag and drop the community save from the download and just replace the one that's in there. You only have to do this once. And now you're ready for NetPlay. Alright, so for NetPlay, you just want to double click on the ROM and the AQZ window will pop up. Up in the top right, we have our 3 public AQZ servers. You just want to pick the one that has the lowest ping. So for me, it's New York City. So our lobby has started. You'll see player 1 is named Anonymous. To change your name, you go down to the chat at the bottom and you just type \name and then your name. And then you'll see a join code down there. All you want to do is just copy that join code and then send that to your friends. Send it in the matchmaking channel in the GoldenEye NetPlay Discord. And then once they paste that code down into the chat below, they will appear in your lobby under your name if you're the host. So when you're ready to play, all you do is type \start and then hit enter, and the NetPlay session will begin. If you're looking for a community of players to play with, feel free to join the GoldenEye NetPlay Discord. There you'll find matchmaking, tournament organization, and general GoldenEye multiplayer discussion. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you online.
Dude, it looks pretty fun. I want to see gameplay of this. Okay, yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this one before. I remember this video.
Let's get in the zone, and here we go, guys. LTK Cup 6 Grand Finals. Grassloo 00 up top against TH126 at the bottom. Let's get this series going. First up on Bunker.
I wonder if we're going to see a more defensive play here in Bunker or more aggressive. I feel like we might see them play aggressive for a while here at the start.
I could see that again. So, for those of you first tuning in, Grassloo typically a much more aggressive player, putting a lot of pressure on his opponents and really making them sweat. TH generally more defensive. However, he's able to adapt and change his style on the fly. Really able to play around his opponent's habits really, really well. Again, that doesn't mean Grassloo is, Grassloo himself also adapts really, really well, and just has ways to really put you in these bad situations. We can see right now Grassloo opting for a lean battle. TH immediately switching position, going to a different place, playing in that little room. We don't see much activity in that room actually usually.
This is a scary hole for TH. He does have a lot of movement here, but I don't believe he has a Magnum.
I don't think so. I know Grassloo picked one up earlier and putting pressure right now. Has TH locked into that room again. He can play lean battle, but he's out in the open right now. Gets back to safety. Grassloo sprays a little bit. Starts playing the long range right now. TH and TH can play the lean battle, but he getting stuck behind that door. If that door closed on him, it limits the movement options. Grassloo playing a lot of pressure right now with that Magnum. TH got to think of something quick right now.
Yeah, without
damn,
that
it's
Magnum
this tight,
carry,
huh?
we really are stuck in this map. It's such a big factor here in Bunker.
Oh, he got him.
Kill goes to Graz, pushes and gets it with the PP7 first for Grassloo.
Yeah, Grassloo going up 0-0 in this first match right now. Again, one thing that Grassloo's been practicing a lot in our games together is he puts you in these really, really tough spots that are again, not impossible to get out of, but just really, really tricky. And again, just putting that pressure on you of what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go for a lean? Are you gonna run out? It's kind of that mental battle. And TH right away with the lean, tying it up 1-1. Again, he does not back down. It doesn't matter what situation you put him in. He's going to get out of it one way or another.
Agree, K. Beautiful lead from TH.
Now again, you see also
Bluesky,
really
welcome to the
Also,
stream.
crouch up, so it does change his hurt box. And catches his foot right there. Oh my god, TH going up 2-1 right now.
That was a
I didn't know
beautiful
GoldenEye had a versus mode. Where have you been? It's always had a versus mode.
Oh, TH going up 3-1 right now again. So one thing to keep in mind, if you guys are noticing, you can play the lean battle and you can kind of scoot around those corners with those tiny little taps, but you have to keep in mind the way that your body's actually positioned, the angle at which you're aiming, and just you have to keep an eye on your arm, your foot. You can easily get caught. TH catches another aggression right now, going up 4-1.
Exactly what you said before. He's a great defensive player, Kag. You see him react to that push immediately.
That's the thing with TH, man. Is
I've only seen speed runs.
Few eye on you. Grassloo maybe.
I've actually heard of this one GoldenEye speedrunner that actually cheated on his run. I forgot his name, but Apollo Legend covered him in a video.
Grassloo may be really good with movement, but if you're able to catch him off guard at the right moment, it can stop his aggression. But again, Grassloo is able to mix up his timings as well. Going to a lean battle right now. Let's see if he can get a better grip on TH right now. TH playing very smart, moving around, adapting around Grassloo's position right now.
Ooh.
And
Great push from
Grassloo
Graz.
rushing in.
You can see Grasley wants to kind of close out this barrier between scores, but no, TH, man, reacting to that.
Wait, let me see that again.
Close this barrier between scores, but no, TH to kind of close out this barrier between
Shot him in the
scores,
leg
but
and it
no,
killed him.
TH, man, reacting to that push. 5 kills.
5-2. God, this is great. And you can see just in the way that Grasslow's approaching, he's trying to mix up his rushes. He's trying to mix up when and how he actually tries to, you know, catch TH the angles and whatnot. Oh my, oh great Magnum shot.
Magnum's in bunker, Cags. It's such a massive part of this map, man.
Damn. Well, hold up.
Pixel peak.
Hold on. Let me see that again.
Massive part of this map.
Let's slow that shit down, cause let's slow it down even more. Okay, now watch the bottom screen. God damn! That is pixel perfect. That is amazing.
And oh, he hits the pixel peak spray with the DD44. Great shot from TH.
Oh my God, TH is like, I think TH is, he's catching on. He's like, okay, if I don't let Grasslu, if I let not, oh, Grasslu, great Magnum shot right there, great defensive play. But as I was saying, you know, TH is like, okay, look, I know Grasslu's gonna move. I know he's gonna be aggressive against me. If I can cut off his corners and just prevent him from playing his game, then I can gain control of the map. And that's what he's doing right now. Those really, really tight angles, those crouches, they're really hard to deal with when you're on the aggression.
Another lean battle, same setup as before.
Again, both players really good with those one-frame leans. Again, the reason why they're called one-frame leans is because you only have really one frame. Oh, we get a trade right leans. Again, the reason why they're called one-frame leans because you only have really one frame.
Damn, they killed each other.
Right there. Oh my God.
That's a thing. When you get to this skill ceiling, this high up in the tournament as well, Cag, there really is no room for error. Every player knows how to do these things, you know what I mean? Most players are going to be pretty good at leaning. They're going to be good at player movement. They're going to know if they're sticking or, you know, they really are going to know these things. So it's really up to the other player to somehow make that, like, unpredictable play, outplay at this level.
Absolutely, you have to use every single tool in your arsenal. You can't just rely on one thing for the entire match because you're gonna get called out. Now again, right now, 8-4 for TH. TH has the lead on this map. Again, Grasslu, they both regained some ammo right now. Grasslu has a lot more ammo than TH does. But again, they're both pretty smart with the way they maintain ammo. So I don't imagine them running into an out of ammo situation. Grasslu currently stuck in the red dossier room with a Magnum, so he's able to shoot through those doors. Again, you can shoot through the window doors without having to get them open. The only door on this map that you need to open to shoot through it is the straight door downstairs that just doesn't have any windows on it, but the rest you can just shoot through without issue.
We're going to see another lean fight here. Same hallway. DD44 versus PP7. Long distance here, but
hold on.
PP7 from
Let's watch that again.
DD44 versus PP7. Long distance.
Damn.
Here, but PP7 from Graslu. Perfect lean. Great shit.
Dude, I am really craving some Taco Bell right now, and crazily, ironically, I had tacos earlier.
Okay, we're playing back and playing that staircase. Now, TH had a really good grasp on that staircase right there. You know, keeping that angles nice and steady. Grasslu can try to, you know, rush out of it, but TH just has that on lock. It's really risky for the player coming upstairs, coming down. He's opting for a lean battle instead. TH very exposed right now, but Grasslu can cover in the stairs. Let's see if he can grab a lean right there with PP7.
Got him.
TH. Yep. He knows when he's going to come out, catches him 9-5. Can he close this out, though?
We all know what Grazlu's capable of, Cag. If there's any player that's called, he's the comeback king. We know what Grazlu can do when he's down. It's never over. Like that, Grazlu walks out, hits the shot on the walkout with the DD44. Great shot by Graz. 6 kills.
Going up 6-9 right now again. This is how it starts. Like you said, Adzi, Grazlu, an amazing player at comebacks. There's just like, when he hits that gets like 8 or 9 kill point, he just becomes a different demon altogether.
This shit looks actually fun.
So many comebacks happen this tournament. Like, Grazlu can absolutely keep, bring this back and make it a 10-9. But again, don't discount CH out. I'm playing on stairs right now. Both got a Magnum. Grazlu not comfortable with that setup. He's going to switch setups, bring out the lights. I think he's trying to get CH to come down the stairs more and have a more like up close and personal fight. But CH he's not going for that. He's like, I'm going to play safe, keep it to Magnums, force her to come out, force her to play that game. Is Grazlu willing to adapt or not? I don't know. He's going back and forth.
That's one thing you will see, Cag, exactly like you said. Grazlu, when it gets to this sort of time in the match, he wants you to be at a disadvantage. He's not taking that risk. He's too smart of a player to do that. He's just changes his playstyle up completely. It's absolutely insane. So TH is going to have to adapt. Oh, runs up and walks back.
Yeah, he's hesitant. I mean, TH is also like a very resilient player. No matter how many bad situations you put him to, he's always like sticks to his plan. Again, he's down that stair. Grazlu can theoretically rush this and catch him, but again, look at the tight angle right now. There's not a lot of pixels open. He's moving around. He's trying to mix up his position.
I might want to watch top screen. Something interesting might happen. Oh! Now, let me see that again.
Where to aim. If Grazlu moves even forward, makes it harder for Grazlu to really figure out where to aim. If Grazlu moves even forward,
this dude just freaking wallbanged.
Oh,
that was a wallbang.
Grazlu to really figure out where to aim. If Grazlu moves even forward, oh, that was beautiful.
Was that a shoot through, Cag?
I think that was. Yeah, I think he caught his foot or something.
And it ended the game too.
Again, you could see Grazlu was stuck up that stairs, right? Kind of figuring out how to come down, like when's the right timing. But the thing is, Grazlu was not safe. Grazlu was pretty open. And, TH noticed that and said, look, man, like, you're just standing there. I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to come up and I'm going to catch you off guard. And that's what he did. He's like, he knew the pixel. He knew the right angle to come in without exposing himself too much. And it showed. And he got the magic bullet. And again, TH taking that first match right here on Bunker.
Wow, Cag. That was such a tight angle that I actually thought he shot through the side of the wall.
Dude, I am actually considering giving this a try. Like, I am probably going to end up sucking ass and getting killed repeatedly, but I am really curious to try this game out. Is this game on Rare Replay? Golden Eye Rare Replay. Is it on Rare Replay? Oh, it's only available for digital owners. I own it on disc, so... Okay, so I don't own a digital copy, so I would have to buy it if I want to play it. How much is it? GoldenEye 007. It is. I don't want to get Game Pass. I want to see how much the fucking game is. Dude, all I want is to know the price of the freaking game. So it's included with Game Pass. So I can't even buy the game anymore. I have to subscribe to Game Pass in order to play GoldenEye on Xbox. See, that's just stupid. That's literal bullshit. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what's wrong with gaming. Like, you don't even own your games anymore. Like, if you want to play a game, you have to own a subscription service, and then even so, they just fucking take that shit away from you, even sometimes without notice. You don't even own your games. This holds true to that one quote from that one politician: "You will own nothing and you will be happy." Like, it's bullshit. So what's wrong with not only gaming but streaming as well? Like, because shows will get on another service and be taken off. Like, companies are just greedy and take shit away from us and replace it with inferior shit. Like what the fuck is even the point? $30. Wait, where'd you find it? Because I couldn't find the price. Yeah, it says not available separately. It says not available separately. Yeah, you have to get premium in order to play this game. What a fucking joke, dude. This is why I reject modern gaming. Well, tell you what. If buying isn't owning, pirating isn't stealing. Yeah, not available separately. Yeah, kiss my fucking ass, dude. Kiss my fucking ass, dude. Like, fuck all the way off. That's just bullshit right there. Either that or get Rare Replay. Here's the thing. I only own the disc version of Rare Replay. And GoldenEye 07, hold on. It won't be free if you own the physical version. That's such bullshit, dude. That is absolute bullshit. Fuck right off, dude. Like, shit, this is why game preservation is a thing. That's why we have all these sites. I'm not saying you should like there are reviews I have on piracy, but I don't know if I should say them because I don't want to risk getting my channels banned. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, that just sucks, dude. You can't even buy GoldenEye anymore. At this point, just get the Nintendo 64 version. I am craving those nacho fries from Taco Bell. They would really be so fucking good right now. I could go for some nacho fries from Taco Bell. Oh my god, I'm craving shit. You know, I've been watching Queso do these types of videos, so fuck it.
Rank these 6 foods, but you can't change.
Shortbread. I have no idea what the hell this is, so I'm gonna put it at 6. Hurry up! Blackberries. They're pretty solid. I think I'm gonna put them at, you know what? I'll put them at 4. I'll put them at 4. Hurry the fuck up, bitch! Pesto pasta. I never had this. 5. Garlic bread. I'm gonna put it at 2. There might be something even better at 1. So what do we got next? 1 and 3. Oh my god, hurry up. Portuguese start. Never had these. 3. So what's left? What the fuck? No. What the fuck? So oh my, I knew. Okay, maybe using my number 1 was a bad mistake. Ooh, gaming consoles.
But you can't change.
Here we go. Switch. You know what? I'm gonna put it at a solid 3. Alright, so what we got next? Series X. I never played this. 6. It's basically an updated Xbox One. It's like, I don't think, to me, it's not too different from the original Xbox One. It's just not that different. At least PS5 actually had some stepped its game up. PS5. Now I've played this console once at a Spec Ops. There used to be a Spec Ops place in my city, but they moved. I'm gonna put this console at 4 only because I've only played it like 1 time. The Wii. I'm gonna put it at 1. I'm putting it at 1. So what we got next? We got 2 and 5. Xbox One. Dude. Not gonna lie. I actually, cause like I have an Xbox One and I've had great experiences with this system, but it pains me to say this. I'm gonna have to put it at 5 because there are things that are wrong with the Xbox One that have left fans like frowning upon Microsoft. So I'm gonna put this at 5. All right. So what's next? What's left? Curse you! Curse you! I should have fucking saved my number 1. Oh, whatever, dude. I mean, the Wii was my childhood console, so I guess that makes sense. Ooh, another one.
Rank these 6 consoles, but you can't change.
Okay. 1. Easy, easy. It's not even close. 1. Fuck. I've only emulated this. I'm going to put it at 4. See, I never had a 360, but I would go to my friend's house to play Black Ops 2 with them, and I think Grand Theft Auto 5, good freaking times. I've never had a 360 though. I've never even played it that much. So I'm gonna have to put it at 5 because of that. I do have some Xbox 360 games though. The games are really good. I just never played a lot of Xbox 360 throughout my childhood. New 3D. I'll put it at 3. PS. Oh, what do we have left? 2, 4, and 6. I'm gonna put it in 4. Wait, no, I already put the Game Boy Color at 4, didn't I? Crap, I forgot. I fucking forgot, dude. Alright, well, never mind on this one, because I fucking forgot. Like a dumbass.
Rank these 6 drinks, but you can't change.
Okay. 1. It's not even 1. Pepsi is so much better than Coca-Cola, dude. Like, the flavor of the Pepsi, it just... Oh, it just slaps you in the face. Mountain Dew, I'm not gonna lie, Mountain Dew's kind of overrated. It has like a syrupy taste because of its cloudy green look. I'll put it at 4. Crush Orange, you know what? I'll put it at a solid 3. Coca-Cola, I'll put it at 2. So we got 5 and 6 left. I gotta put this in 5. Alright, so what 6? What 6? How about no? What's number 1? Or number 6, actually? Hurry the fuck up, dude. There's just no fucking... There's just no fucking way. All right. We'll do another one.
These drinks, but you can't change.
6. Prime is fucking gross, dude. And Logan Paul is behind Prime, so that makes it even worse. Fanta's going at a solid 3 right there. Two. I gotta be careful this time. Red Bull, 5. So we got 1, 4, and 6. Fuck, dude. 4. I have to put it at 4. Hurry up. 1. What you talking about? So what's 6? Oh, go fuck yourself. Why the fuck would you cut off? So I rated this 6, 3, 2, 5, 4, 1. Wait. Oh no, I did rate everything.
When the stranger got an answer wrong, he would press a button.
These friends decided to try.
When the stranger got an answer wrong, he would press a button that would shock them. And this was all part of an experiment. Each time this happened, the shock got stronger, until the stranger screamed and begged to stop. But a man in a lab coat tells you to keep going, so you do. Even when you think the stranger has collapsed on the floor in pain, you keep listening
Good
to the
Lord.
man in the lab coat. Now, what you don't know is that the shocks actually aren't real, and the stranger is an actor.
Oh, what
You
the
are
fuck?
actually the real test subject. You see, despite the cries, you keep going, even to the point of possibly killing the person, just because an authority figure in a lab coat told you to.
Damn.
This experiment was actually done in the 60s, proving how far ordinary people will go when we think we're just following orders.
Good God, dude. That's brutal.
These friends decided to try out a viral downhill karting track in Thailand, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Everything started off perfectly fine as they casually cruised down the scenic mountain path, but as the track got steeper, gravity.
My take on a very
Ooh, Jose.
My take on a very delicious strawberry horchata. About 2 cups. Now to these strawberries, we're gonna add half a cup of sugar. Cook this on the stove on medium-low for about 10 minutes.
Oh, this already looks good.
Completely, and our strawberry flavor is ready. Okay, so now for the horchata. So we're gonna do 1 cup of white rice, 1 star anise, and do about 2 sticks of cinnamon. Toast your spices and rice to get all of the aromas out. In this container right here, along with 2 cups of filtered water. We're gonna let this sit for about 6 hours. We're gonna blend this mixture. We're gonna add 1 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of a really good vanilla extract, and lastly 1 cup of milk or 1 can.
Oh my God, this looks so tasty already.
Now strain this over some cheesecloth. 1 more
Dude,
cup
give me some of that shit, dude.
Add as much of the syrup as you'd like, and then finally the horchata.
Oh my God, that looks so delicious.
My take on a very delicious strawberry.
Making Kobe Bryant's last meal. On the morning of January 26th, 2020, Kobe started his day like he always did by sticking to a disciplined routine and fueling his body for performance. He was headed to coach his daughter's basketball game, and like many times before, he chose to take a helicopter to avoid LA traffic and save time. The helicopter took off at 9:06 a.m. from Orange County and encountered heavy fog over the hillsides of Calabasas and crashed roughly 24 miles short of its destination. Kobe's final meal was a peanut butter banana protein shake with vanilla protein powder and a splash of almond milk. Rest in peace to one of basketball's greatest.
That looks so tasty. Rest easy, Kobe.
Shaving time.
The most terrifying man in our shelter walked in on Christmas Eve carrying a red and green bag, stuffed so full he was using both arms just to hold it against his chest. Giles was the creepiest person we knew. He never talked, never smiled, disappeared some nights. He once made a kid pee himself with just eye contact. Giles walked straight to the first family and opened the bag. He reached his hand in slowly and pulled out 3 pairs of thick wool socks and a thermos. He tossed it to them and moved on before they could thank him. We all sat stunned. Giles has never shown emotion. He was homeless, just like us. Where were these gifts from? He walked to the next family. Socks and a thermos. He repeated this until he reached the Woodies. Their little girl had a chest infection. You could hear her crying from the painful cough every night. Giles pulled out a jar of chest rub, not the dollar store kind, the good kind. Mrs. Woody started crying. He moved on before she could stand up. Then he got to me. He pulled out gloves for my mom. Then he handed me a deck of cards with a football on the pack. My jaw dropped. I love cards. I love football, but I'd never told him that. When he finished, Mrs. Graham stood. Sir, thank you so. Stop. He stared her in the eyes and walked to his corner. Same stone face as always. That's when Tanner and Xavier walked over. 18 and 17-year-old brothers. They've been harassing me and Mom since week 1, taking our food, saying things to Mom that make her look at the floor. Tanner looked at the cards in my hand. Why do you get a cool gift and we get socks? He stepped closer. Nice deck. Give it here. I looked down. No. Xavier grabbed the cards. We tugged until the box ripped. Cards spilled everywhere. My mom stood up. Leave him alone. Tanner.
Boring.
I'm hungry, damn it.
I have a special recipe for you.
It's Russian.
Aren't you Chef Russian?
It's Chef Russian. No, peel it.
Black hair. It's a secret.
Pepper, flour, more.
Oh yeah.
They made potato cakes?
Now you are my grandma's barbershop.
Do you know just how much salt is in the entire ocean? Well, there's a pretty cool
Why would you drink that shit?
way to figure this out, and it's an absurd number. It starts with collecting just 1 gallon of ocean water and taking it back home to boil for several hours until it looks kinda soupy like this. And when the water fully evaporates, you're left with pure sea salt. And from that 1 measly gallon of water, you get half a cup of salt, which means for the 352 quintillion gallons of ocean, there's about 50 quadrillion tons of salt, which is
Good
enough
God.
to cover every inch of land with 500 feet of salt. Do you know just how much salt is in
1, 2, 3. Let's see how it comes out.
I'm at a payphone calling to Dutch when spending all.
1, 2, 3. Let's see how it comes out.
I'm at a payphone calling to Dutch when spending all.
1.
What if you never stop digging into Mars?
My grandma got me a Switch too! Don't you already have one? Yes, I'm gonna take it back to the store! Wait, before you do that, I wanna see something. Did you already use this game download code? No. Watch this. The flip are you doing? It worked! You got a free copy of Mario Kart World! Okay, now you can return this. My grandma got me a Switch too!
I'm craving some Cool Ranch Doritos right now.
The shark is beheaded and gutted. Then
I'm leaving pineapple in a jar of 90% concentrated vodka for a week because I'm confused. Dole. Was good. And now we wait. Well, it's been a week and this pineapple vodka is making me extremely moist. I'll have 2 pieces. Bone apple teeth. Woo! Now we add H2O to bring this 90% vodka all the way up to a drinkable 40% vodka. It's time for a shot. Available on DokuRyan.com. Diboja. Whoa. Okay, I really gotta do more fruits. This is amazing. Delicious. Nutritious. Yummy. It's an 8 out of 10. I'm leaving pineapple in a jar of 90%
when she died, her son stuffed her.
We're doing pizza.
This is not pizza. I'll show him what's pizza. I even brought my dough. pizza.
Okay.
It's soft and crunchy. Chin chin, chef.
We're doing pizza.
In order to survive,
I tested 4 levels of alarm clocks. Level 1 is a target shot alarm clock that
What is this website here? Okay, advertising a Twitch follower website. No, dude, you're gonna have to get banned. You're done. We don't allow chain comments in here. Even though that wasn't really necessary, but hey, at least I had a good reason to ban someone.
requires you to wake up and focus to have the precision to shoot the target. Level 2 is a rolling alarm clock that runs away when it goes off to physically get you up.
Some good ass pizza it is.
Level 3 is a flying alarm clock that flies away when it goes off, similar to the rolling one. Unfortunately, that one was a dud. And then level 4 is the world's loudest alarm clock, which apparently reaches over 100 decibels directly in your ear, and so I loaded that up and tried it. Very unpleasant. I think I'll stick to this one. I tested 4 levels of alarm clock.
This boy was born with...
Whoa, your PS2 almost toppled over.
Hey, Lois, check out what I found with my metal detector.
Mario Kart World versus Mario Kart.
Welcome to the Steve Store. I'll take...
Actually, you know what, guys? We're just about out of time. The stream's about to end in a few minutes, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. And tomorrow we'll be doing a Virtual Fighter stream. I plan to play Virtual Fighter Remix and 2 on stream tomorrow. And what else? Hold on, let me look at my schedule. For Virtual Fighter Remix 2 and Fortnite. That's what I plan to play tomorrow. So anyways, catch you guys. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. I'll catch you guys later tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. As always, see you guys later.